Hoi huidup, cookbeat Willie Sellers and Squext, Dekekal Sequet Mulu. Hello, Chief Willie Sellers with the Williams Lake First Nation. So important in our Indigenous communities when we look at the matriarchs. They are really the pillar of what is this healing journey that we're on right now. I mean, all of our cultural leaders, all of the advice givers are elder women in community right now. We're instilling this pride in these Indigenous kids where they are proud to be Indigenous, and people want to be Indigenous. I mean, the narrative has changed to the positive, and that's something that my generation has contributed to, previous generation. It's been an ongoing struggle. I mean, and don't get me wrong, there's still a ton of work to do, especially in our region, but where we were even 5 years ago is pretty special to be a part of that. And that's my own internal healing. Like we talk about, like you're saying, the trauma and the embarrassment at a young age of being from the res compared to now, where I stick my chest out when I hear the drums and when I hear the prayer and when I hear the language, and I take great pride in where I'm from. But it took years, it took decades to get to that position when it shouldn't. I mean, that should be instilled right from when I was in elementary school. We have to make these kids and these youth feel comfortable about practicing their culture, because it is overwhelming, especially for those individuals that didn't grow up with it. It is overwhelming to pick up your drum. It's overwhelming to participate in a round dance or an intertribal or powwow. It's uncomfortable to go into a sweat and not know how to speak your language or sing the songs and pray. But what we need to do as leaders, we need to be the tip of the spears in these discussions. We need to lead by example. Our profile continues to grow at WLFN, and we're not shy to showcase who we are and where we're from and what we're doing, because we want people to see. We want that Indigenous kid to feel proud about where they are, and whose reserve or whose nation they're from, and how they can participate that and feel comfortable. It's advice that I'd give me as a young child. Don't be ashamed of practicing, and don't be ashamed of who you are and where you come from, because a lot of people wish they were Indigenous, and your ancestors would be very proud of you just by standing up and being the person that you were meant to be.
White Coquadup, Leonard Supernal Rens Quacks, the Squamach Jean, the Squamma Ulach, the Squamach de Boosman. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Len Supernalt, Shuswap, here on the Shuswap land, the territory. My heart is Shuswap. Very proud to say that I'm here today. For me, since I've been dancing, it's been always the powwow. That's where I create my medicine, and I pick up my medicine. The dancing and the singing, no matter how low or where I've been in my life, I've always had that to fall back onto, to help inspire me to keep going. Because I remember my matriarchy in my family, mostly watching my mom and my aunties work hard every day. A saying we have in Squamish-Chin, the Shuswap language, is Da'us Ka'iyana. And I hope I'm saying that right. Da'us Ka'iyana. And that means to never give up. And that's the biggest lesson that I've carried with myself through life, and it's taken me a lifetime to really learn and understand that lesson, to never give up no matter what comes your way. For me, my medicine is when I hear people, when I know people appreciate what I'm doing on the dance floor. We're creating medicine together. I'm dancing, sharing my story, allowed to be myself out there, whoever I am, to express myself when I move, and to make that connection with the people is just amazing for me. That's power, that's medicine, and that's what I use every day to get me through this world. Get up to know that there's another opportunity for me to be grateful, to give back, to be the best version of myself, to make a positive contribution to this world that we all live in, we share together. I think that's the universe saying, hey man, this guy's got it now. So it just seems like every day gets better and better. So I jump at every opportunity that comes my way.